And on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. Shot clock at 2. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now, here's Stewart. The 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Ready for action. Stewart just needed the ball, and then he's good to go.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
The kick out to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. Detroit with the ball. Ivey passes to Stewart. Offensive rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
Stewart passes to Cunningham. They set the screen. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Bridges passes it to Claxton. Johnson outside. Bridges outside. 3-pointer. Duran pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Bridges. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Jump ball. On the wing, Johnson. From downtown, Duran pulls it in. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
1:53 left to play in the first. Bridges for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Pass to Stewart. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Stewart's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Finney-Smith. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
You have to like Jaden's shot mechanics. Smooth, repeatable motion, and a quick release.
Now the pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Bridges. Releases. Again, the Nets for 2. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Stewart with the screen on Smith. Cunningham finds Stewart. Off target from three-point range. Nets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Takes the 3. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Ivy with a screen for Stewart. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 9. From deep three-point territory. The shot, no good. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got Evan Fournier. Wiseman's out there with Brown. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3 spot. Fontecchio. Wiseman sets a screen for Fournier. Inside. 5 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. Them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Here's Clowney. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Passes it to Fontecchio. Fires top of the key, and he drops that one in. Fontecchio's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck. And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. The Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Fontecchio, he's guarded by Thomas. The putback. Rebound, Brooklyn. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They set the pick. Nobody near Schroeder. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. The shot by Watford, no good. Detroit leading by 10. Pass to Fontecchio. Fires the three. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Walker.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Pistons.
Takes it inside. The kick out to Brown. There's the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Brown's got 9.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Thomas down low. Pass to Clowney. Walker in the post. He's covered by Wiseman. Clock at 6. Here's Clowney. And finished off by Walker.
The flush. Lonnie Walker the fourth.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. .51 seconds left in the first half. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Clowney. The dish to Walker. Here's Clowney. 2 on the clock. Second chance shot. Clowney. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pistons leading by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. Clowney pulls it in. On the wing, Walker. Driving the lane. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so is Detroit, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kind of like what Isaiah Stewart has done in this one, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Howley has out there. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Smith is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And here's Stewart after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Fires the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. At the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Ivy kicks to Stewart. They get it back. And the pass to Ivy. Back to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
To the left wing. Shoots the three. Stewart misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Bridges. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Bridges misses. The Pistons have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Here's Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Passes it to Stewart. Another shot. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice bucket from Stewart. Hitting those mid-range J's, it'll just open up things down low for him.
Here's Finney-Smith. Puts up a deep three. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Ivy. Bridges shot. Good.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. And now the Pistons fast break. Fournier gets a wide open look. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. To the middle. And Simmons kicks to Thomas. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Brown. And here's the fast break. .124 left in the third quarter of the game.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Right side, Thomas. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Watford following the bucket by the Pistons. Left side, Brown. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 6-point Piston lead.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Shoots from the high post. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Pistons shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Up again.
Well, what did Coach tell us? We wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Pistons leading by 6. It's Brown on the wing. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Brown. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. The third quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead, up by 6. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the fourth for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got James Wiseman on out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Sasser in at the point guard position. Now here's Simmons. Walker with the screen for Schroeder. Back to Walker. Takes it out to Schroeder. A three ball. The shot will not fall.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Brown. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Schroeder with the drive. Walker with it. Defended now by Fournier. Walker's shot is off. And so Brown will bring it up for Detroit. Fournier. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Fournier's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Thomas sets a screen for Schroeder. Outside Thomas. That 3 off the mark. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. For 3, Fournier. Good on the three-point shot. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Simmons on the wing. Schroeder outside. Looking to end the run. Rebound, Detroit. Wiseman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pistons leading by 14. There's the triple. Another 3 for Detroit.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Schroeder with the ball. Defended now by Fournier. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Detroit?
Brown outside. They set the pick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brown's got 11 points here in just the second half. Schroeder with the screen on Fournier. Walker the pass to Thomas. Here's Schroeder. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Brown, no good. Nets trail by 14. Simmons sets a screen for Walker. Pass to Simmons. Kicks to Schroeder. Back to Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Bates Diop gets it to go.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Out left to the wing. Here's Sasser. He's guarded by Schroeder. From past the arc. Sasser can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Schroeder. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Here's Sasser. Brown wide open. He fired. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 23.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Detroit.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. In transition, here come the Nets. Bridges shot, good.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Johnson. Over Stewart. And it's Johnson that time on the assist for Bridges.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
For 3, Bridges. The shot comes out. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Sinks the tray.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Full 24-second shot clock. Outside Johnson. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Irving for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Fires the 3. Bridges can't get that one to fall.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
He gets it in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Claxton. Mavericks with a rebound. Here's Washington. Stolen by Bridges. Going all the way to the rack. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Three-pointer, Bridges finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Three-pointer, Bridges. Offensive rebound. Pass to Smith.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
The kick out to Johnson. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got 9.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Jones. Back to Doncic. Washington, a screen on Bridges. Clock at 6. Kept alive. Washington passes to Gafford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. The Nets with a lead. Screen by Claxton. Bridges to the inside. Smith with a screen on Irving. Three-pointer, Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Tries again. Shot clock at 6. Smith passes to Finney-Smith. Nails it from 3.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Outside Jones. Pass to Washington. Back to Jones. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it. For Brooklyn, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. And here's Bridges. This one for 3. Oh, misses the dunk.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Now here's Smith. 4-3. Again, the miss by Bridges.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Gafford with the bucket.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Bridges outside. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets up by 4 and back to the start of the second. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court right now for Dallas. Hardy is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Maxi Kleba, and it's Lively in at the center position. Clowney can't get it to go.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect. Boy, that's very little resistance from the defense on the lay-in. You'd like to see them be a bit more physical in the post.
To the paint, and stolen by Simmons. Fast break, Brooklyn. Outside Walker, three-pointer. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, one advantage of putting the ball in Ben Simmons' hands. He's an unbelievable passer.
That's so true, B.A. He has incredible vision, and what's most striking to me is if he rebounds it and goes, the ability to push tempo, the ability to use that incredible vision to put pressure on in transition. It is probably his greatest strength.
And here's Schroeder outside, and the Nets get it back. Launches it, fires in the triple.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
Kleba passes to Hardaway. Kleba left side. Hardaway with it, picked up by Simmons. Here's Kleba, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kleba's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Walker. Pass to Thomas. Here's Schroeder. They set a pick. Lets it go from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Kleba. Got it. Good job in the low post. Kleba's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added a three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
On target from range.
Wow, the big-time range is evident from Hardaway Jr. Go ahead, send it in.
And here's Schroeder outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
And Lonnie Walker's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:10 left in the first half of this game.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
They set the pick. Walker for three. Out to Schroeder. The three. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Hardaway, the pass to Exum. Outside Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
Pass to Simmons. Schroeder, a screen on Kleba. Schroeder passes to Walker.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
2 seconds.
That free throw no good.
And out the line. Shooting 2. 1.
And the second free throw is good. Hardaway on the wing. Here's Exum.
Boy, don't you love to see the burst from Dante Exum? That lightning speed toward the cup, really nice.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Good on the second one. Walker for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Nets out in front. They lead by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
But one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Smith in at point guard. So that's the Nets 5. Screen by Claxton. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 12 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Nice job measuring the defense right there. Bridges sensing separation and torching them off the dribble.
Outside Irving. Takes a three. Drains the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots. Now, for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Johnson for three, and the Nets another three.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Johnson passes to Finney-Smith. Johnson a screen on Washington. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo-hoo! That's the incredible athleticism of Dennis Smith Jr. Look out below.
To the middle. Jones, the pass to Gafford. Now here's Irving. Three-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
Well, that's the touch from Kyrie, one of the most dangerous shooters in the game.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jones from outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And too long on the shot. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. 4-point game. Gafford finds Irving. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Exum. And it's off from 3-point range.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Walker for 3. Counted from distance. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide open teammate. What a pass right there.
Here's Hardy, covered by Schroeder. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Schroeder, a screen on Hardaway. Left side Schroeder. From the top of the key. And again, it's Brooklyn. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Exum. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 7.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Here's Thomas. And he lobs it up. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Exum. He's got 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the take. Brooklyn with the board.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And rejected. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
And here's Schroeder outside. It's rebounded by Kleba. For 3, Hardy. No good. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Nets out in front. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Hardy. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Kleba in at the 4-man position. Kleba passes to Exum. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. From behind the arc. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Hardaway against Walker. Pass to Lively. Back to Hardaway. Here's Exum. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Exum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Dante Exum remaining active on the offensive end. This guy looking very confident in his scoring ability.
Hits the trifecta. And the Nets lead by 4.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Going all the way to the rack. And here's Schroeder outside. From downtown. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Kleba outside. Lively passes to Exum. And there's a pick. Now Hardaway out to the right wing. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Here we go. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by Simmons.
At 6'10" with excellent hops, Ben Simmons makes that look easy.
Pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Walker. Dallas no good that time either.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. And it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And Dallas calls time here. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Johnson. And here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Washington. Johnson for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Jones. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Johnson passes to Finney-Smith. There's the 3. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. He launches a 3. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Irving.
Well, a point guard's responsibility in part in today's NBA, get their guys going. Kyrie Irving doing just that.
Here's Smith. It's good. And the Nets lead by 11.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Doncic finds Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
Brooklyn has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the 4th. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Finney-Smith. The 3 is up. Cam Johnson. That one's good. Johnson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Nets.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
They get it back. Claxton passes to Finney-Smith. Johnson against Washington. Outside Johnson. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Doncic. It's stolen by Johnson. Fires it. Can't connect. This one belongs to Brooklyn. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham into the point guard position.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Pass to Stewart. Here's the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Washington. And here is Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Jones with it. Picked up by Thompson. Count it. Good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Irving. Jones with it. There's the pass to Washington. Here's Irving. Good D by Thompson.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Got that one up quick. Stewart's got 6.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
The drive by Doncic. Washington against Stewart. Outside, Jones. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Stewart misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Detroit's gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Ivy, no one around him. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Maybe he doesn't take as many threes as you think for a guard, but respectable for him.
Left side, Irving. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Irving. The 3. Goes back up. Pass to Washington. Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Pistons leading by 3. Here's Ivy. Buries it from 3-point range. Ivy's got 9 points.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. That's great recognition from Cade.
Irving passes to Washington. Back to Irving. From outside the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Stewart finds Cunningham. Going inside. Back to Stewart from deep. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Doncic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 9 points in the game so far.
We all know how devastating Kyrie can be scoring the basketball, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
Here's Stewart. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Out there with James Wiseman. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Detroit leading by 6. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now here's Hardy. Hardaway fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hardaway Jr. with a show of strength who got to the inside there and then converted through the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, Brent, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the 3 by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Hardy passes to Lively. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good. Pistons leading by 6. There's a screen. Passes to Fontecchio. And another 3 for Detroit.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now here's Hardy. He's tightly guarded. It's stolen by Wiseman. And now the Pistons fast break. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
Now Exum, scoreless thus far. There's the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Brown wide open. He fired. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now here's Exum. It's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Poked away. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
Brown inside the line. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
One-on-one fast break. Fires from deep. Wiseman kicks to Brown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 14 points.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Hardy passes to Exum. Three-pointer. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Fournier. Exum with a wide-open look. Another three for Dallas.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Here's Sasser. Brown outside. And another three for Detroit.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. They set the pick. Brown outside. That one doesn't drop. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Detroit looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Bray, you look at Detroit, from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5.
Well, good sign here as Stewart showing he has the range to step back and do that.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Washington, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Sinks the triple. 12 points for Jaden Ivey.
The answer, Jaden Ivey, right back at you.
Doncic finds Gafford. Out to Doncic. And Jones has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Another three for Detroit.
And you're going to have to respect that. He can knock him down. Isaiah Stewart with a J.
Mavericks trail by 16. Jones with the screen on Ivey. Doncic outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Stewart with the screen on Jones. Pass to Stewart. And the three ball is good. Stewart's got 15.
And good job by Ivey, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Cunningham drives in. Here's Stewart. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Irving. Here's the floater. And that one drops. He's got 5.
Well, Kyrie has so many layers to what he can do to you offensively. Loves pulling out the soft, delicate floater.
Stewart misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. No doubt one of the best nicknames in the NBA. Isaiah Stewart, also known as the Stu.
Well, I love that the moniker, Greg, was given to him by not a small guy in his own right, one Rick Mahorn. Piston, great. And a guy who knows about physical play. And Stewart follows along in that same vein.
For Dallas, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Here's Sasser. The kick out to Brown. For the three. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 12. Washington with it. Picked up by Brown. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Pass to Sasser. Takes a three. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Exum's shot is off. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Trying to get something going. The Mavericks pull it in. Over to the left wing. Lets it go with the three. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Exum.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
The shot's good from Fournier.
How about Fournier? The aggressive answer, free of his own.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown, right side. Pass to Sasser. Here's the screen. Wiseman up top. Kicks it to Fournier. Wiseman sets a screen for Fournier. And it's off from three-point range. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Wiseman, Fournier out there with Troy Brown. And it's Sasser in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here is Fontecchio. Oh, good on the 3. Mavericks trail by 15. Exum with it. Picked up by Brown. Green with a screen for Exum. A three-pointer, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Brown, the pass to Fontecchio. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Green slams it in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Brown. No good on the triple. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. The pass to Lively. Back to Hardaway. And Wiseman sends it back.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
Just 5 to shoot. And Green gets it to go.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Brown. There's the pick. Fontecchio tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stops, pops. They grab their own miss. Pass to Exum. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Detroit.
think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. It's good, and the Piston lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Irving.
And Kyrie constantly beating his defenders and so good in those tight quarters with the basketball.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And they double up Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Stewart's got 12 points here in the second half.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ivy against Irving, and there's the pass to Washington. On the wing, Jones. The kick out to Irving. Puts up a three. The shot missing. Detroit leading by 14. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And another three for Detroit.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pistons.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
Jones, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Stewart. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Irving dishes to Jones. This one for three. No good from Irving.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Stewart. And Thompson kicks to Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Lets the three fly. The kick out to Cunningham. Ivy against Irving. Thompson, a screen on Washington. And Stewart gets it to go.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage, and they're
This is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Cameron Johnson. Mikal Bridges is out there with Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Now here's Smith. Pass to Johnson. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Stewart with it. He's marked by Finney Smith. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Pass to Stewart. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. Stewart's got 6 points.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Finney Smith passes to Johnson. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. There's Cunningham with a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, an encouraging sign. When Cunningham is dialed in from deep, he's dangerous.
Johnson a screen on Cunningham. Bridges misses. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From outside the arc. Rebound Brooklyn.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Back to Finney Smith. For 3. Duren with a rebound. Detroit has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And here's Ivy from the arc. They get the rebound. From deep. Misses again, now 0 for 3. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Ivy with a double team. On the wing, Finney Smith. Johnson against Stewart. The 3 ball. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Finney Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Launches a 3. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 3-point game. Ivy's shot is off. And Brooklyn has possession. Finney Smith a screen. Now Smith. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. 3-pointer, Bridges. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 6 points.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
3-pointer Stewart. He buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
There's that competitive nature from Ivy, coming right back with a three of his own.
Bridges outside. Finney Smith is screened. The kick out to Johnson. Smith outside. Down low. Back to Bridges. Clock at 4. The baseline J is on the way. The shot, no good. Thompson with some nice D. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Duran. Back to Cunningham. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Finney Smith is screened. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close.
The previous play is under
Review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Pistons on top, up by 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Troy Brown out there with Wiseman. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Sasser in at the point. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Here's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Fontecchio, the pass to Brown. Here's Fontecchio. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Fontecchio's got his first 3 points of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Clowney. Lets the 3 fly. And the Nets get it back. Schroeder passes to Thomas. Now here's Simmons. Now Walker. Goes back up. Out to Schroeder. Outside Walker. Back to Schroeder. The 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Up the floor. Pass to Thomas. Fires for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Pistons trailing. Outside Fournier. Here's Sasser. This one for 3. Back to Brown. From outside the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Back to Schroeder. Outside Walker. Puts up a deep 3. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Sasser. Another 3 for Detroit.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Thomas. To snap the cold streak. Knocks it down from distance. Thomas has got 6 in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Brown for 3. Here's Sasser. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And he's good on the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Pass to Clowney. Launches it. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Clowney's got 6.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
From deep, Wiseman. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. It's Walker on the wing. Here's Clowney, guarded by Wiseman. Brown with the steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Sasser. He's got 5. Here's Fontecchio. Drills it from deep. Fontecchio's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Thomas. From downtown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's Sasser. No good on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Detroit. All right, now let's check in with Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Isaiah Stewart displaying his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Smith. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Johnson for 3. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Stewart. Ivy outside. Stewart outside. Pass to Cunningham. The 3. Smith with the rebound. Bridges with it. Let's go with a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Cade taking it in. 3-pointer, Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Bridges, a screen on Thompson. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Detroit. Ivy with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. 3-pointer, and the Pistons, another 3!
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
For 3, Bridges. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Duran the screen. Three-pointer Stewart. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Johnson a screen on Cunningham. Three-pointer Bridges. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Out to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Johnson against Stewart. Here's Cunningham. No good off the back of the rim. The Nets with the lead. Jacks up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Cunningham with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more. See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Walker for 3. Detroit with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. Nets on D. They lead by 4. Outside, Brown. Another 3 for Detroit.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Walker for 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fontecchio's shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Out to Schroeder. To the inside. Wiseman with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
A huge 3 allows them to snap.
Isaiah Stewart. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Detroit, knocking down 3 after 3. He's up to 7 three-pointers tonight. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got James Wiseman. Evan Fournier is out there with Troy Brown. And it's Sasser in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. And here's Schroeder outside. He drops it from range. Schroeder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Fournier finds Brown. 4-3. To the left wing. Here's Fontecchio. Buries it from 3. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And here's Schroeder outside. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Fournier. From outside, off the mark. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. To the wing, right side. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Smith right side. Bridges, a screen on Stewart. Here's Finney Smith going inside. Screen by Claxton. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Finney Smith. Fires the 3. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Three-pointer, Bridges. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Obviously, Bridges has practiced this look to death. He is so smooth from the corner.
Cunningham looking it over. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Finney Smith, a screen. Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Johnson for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
So the Nets making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Stewart, screen on Smith. Stewart outside. From deep. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Hits the trifecta.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Fires from way outside. Brooklyn with the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From deep. Doesn't go for him. Johnson with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. The 3, Smith. Bridges against Cunningham. There's a screen. There's the double with Thompson. And here's Schroeder outside. He buries it from 3.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
And here's Duren for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Bridges outside. Outside Johnson. Claxton. Oh, he nails it!
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win. Boy, a hard-fought game.
Tip-off goes to Brooklyn. Now Smith. So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Dennis Smith is out there with Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Johnson sends the screen for Bridges. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Pass break, Dallas. It's stolen by Smith. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Washington. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Doncic with it. Now Smith defending. Jones finds Irving. 6 to shoot. Now Gafford. Claxton covering. Out to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Brooklyn. And it's Smith penetrating. The pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges a screen on Washington. No good from Finney-Smith.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bridges shot. Good. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away to shaking your head at how good he is.
And here is Bridges. After Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Bridges passes to Johnson. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. And Gafford throws it down.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding, finding open teammates.
Here's Johnson, and there's the drive. Over in the corner, Claxton. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Washington. Up top, Doncic. Washington with the screen on Bridges. Back to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Moving against Bridges. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Smith feeling it out a bit. Back to Bridges. All sorts of time. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And here's Irving. Driving in. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Doncic passes to Gafford. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Another three for Dallas.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. Bridges a screen on Washington. Smith outside. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break with 4 seconds on the clock. 3 seconds left. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead, up 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Simmons is out there with Thomas. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Clowney in at the 5 spot. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. On the free throw, no good. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent, so whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets trail by 3. It's Schroeder with the drive. Walker against Hardaway. They get the rebound. The kick out to Walker. There's the pick. Pass to Clowney. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Thomas, good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Kleba up top. Headed by Simmons. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Kleba. Still yet to score. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Exum with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Walker outside. And the Nets, another 3.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Exum dishes to Hardaway. Pass to Lively. Thomas against Hardaway. Passes to Lively. One-on-one here. Stolen by Exum. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Lively the pass to Hardy. Now here's Exum. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Kleba. Can they get it? Exum finds Kleba. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Brooklyn leading by 3. Outside Thomas. Back to Schroeder. Outside Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. When Lonnie Walker first entered the NBA, Clark, his athleticism really really stood out. He's very quick twitch.
Yeah, he is, but recently his athleticism has taken a back seat, which I think is a good thing because Walker has focused more on becoming a better shooter, refining that part of his game, as well as trying to be more consistent in his overall offensive game. So that, to me, speaks volumes to this young man's development.
To the inside.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Hardy passes to Hardaway. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's the break. Ball going up court. Thomas gets a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And it's a 9-point Nets lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Now, here's Hardy. D right on him. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Exum. Lets the three fly. No good that time. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. And Simmons kicks to Walker. Hardaway with the steal. Out in his own on the break. Here's Whiteley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Walker finds Schroeder. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Hardy. 2 seconds left, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And that concludes the first half. Nets out in front, ending the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Mavericks trail by 9. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. It's taken away by Smith. Here he goes. And then Smith with the dunk.
No messing around from Smith there. When he's on the attack, he's got room to soar. He takes off towards the rim. Boom.
Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Johnson finds Bridges. For 3. Dishes it to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Great rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a three-pronged approach to globalization. One is hosting games on foreign soil. Two, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And three, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. DA, thanks.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
It's tipped. He feeds it to Doncic. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Down low, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Mavericks trail by 5. Washington passes to Gafford. Back to Washington. Irving for three. No good that time. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Jones with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Jones looking for an opening. Drives to the hoop. And Jones slams it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
For three, Bridges. Rebounded by Gafford. Now the Mavericks with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Jones, no luck. Nets leading by 3. Claxton finds Finney Smith. For three, Bridges. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
The pass to Washington. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. The three for Doncic. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges, no one around him. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
And it's in there. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Bridges sets the screen for Johnson. Bridges against Irving. Little turnaround. The offensive rebound. Smith the pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Jones.
Side out.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And Walker kicks it over to Schroeder. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Exum. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Hardaway. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nets lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Thomas. Walker out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Clowney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Or at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on, and you got to improvise sometimes.
Exum's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 4. Outside, Walker. He kicks it to Schroeder. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Walker's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Walker with the screen for Thomas. Kicks to Walker. Back to Thomas. Stolen by Exum. And Exum with the clear path to the hoop. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Pass to Clowney. And Simmons kicks it over to Schroeder. From deep, Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
3.
And the Nets lead by 2.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Exum's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Second team foul. At the line.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Hardy. To the middle. Here's Lively. A second chance effort. Out to Hardaway. To the wing right side. To the paint. And at last, they get one to fall.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Here's Schroeder. Lays it up off the glass.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shot. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
Dallas calls timeout. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thanks, David. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. This is it to Washington. Jones, no one around him. Good on the triple.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Bridges outside. The pass to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And a wide open look for Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Smith sets the pick for Bridges. He dishes it to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Pass to Smith. With the draw. Oh!
My goodness. You got to give Smith a bunch of credit. I mean, he didn't get nervous, was remarkably calm in an important moment. Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Johnson sets the screen for Smith. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Takes a three. Rebounded by Gafford.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Johnson against Jones. On the wing, Irving. Jones drives in. Here's Gafford. Pass to Washington. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. And he drives in. The layup missed. Schroeder up top. He's covered by Irving. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. Jones for three. Hins the three.
Keeping that head on the swivel. Eyes alert. Washington doing a nice job finding his man there.
And that falls.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that'll do it.
how well coached they are.
They really are, B.A. Both half-court teams. They like to slow the game down and execute their offense. I have to pay respect to that kind of approach.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Launches a 3. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks on offense. And here's Doncic outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Cunningham with the ball. Now Doncic defending. They get it back. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Right wing. Three-pointer. Stewart drains the triple.
It's encouraging to see that from Stewart. He works hard every day to extend his range and become more dependable from deep.
Smitty, you look at the Pistons. One thing they do really well, they get themselves to the line.
Well, B.A., look at the players on the roster. These guys are aggressive. They like to get downhill, and they are not afraid of contact.
Beyond the arc, and Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
And here's Doncic outside, and the call over the back.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
From deep three-point land. Offensive board. Cunningham passes to Thompson. And here's Ivy from the arc. Connects from downtown. Ivy's got 6.
Beautiful pick and roll action there, getting Jaden Ivey some elbow room.
Can they get it? Outside Jones. Irving for 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Duren the screen. The 3-ball. Stewart, right side. Ivy outside. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Cunningham missing. The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's Doncic outside. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Ivy finds Stewart. Back to Ivy. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Drops in the 3.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
Kicks it to Doncic. Here he goes. On the wing, Jones. Doncic outside. Pass to Washington. Second chance effort. And here is Irving. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Gets the 3 to fall.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Washington outside. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Misses the 3. Dallas has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Oh, got that one up quick. Irving's got 6 points.
Insanely quick on that release. Kyrie, beautiful.
Cunningham outside. The 3 is up. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Kicks it to Doncic. The three is up. Another three for Dallas.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Stewart, a screen on Doncic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Again, Dallas.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Pistons ahead. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Wiseman. Evan Fournier is out there with Troy Brown. And it's Sasser in at the point guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Exum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Exum's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings. At the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Offline with a three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Hardy, the pass to Kleba. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. They grab their own miss. Pass to Lively. That one's good for 2. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Brown. Takes the three. And the Pistons, another three.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Exum passes to Kleba. Brown with the steal. Pass to Sasser. Lets it go from deep. Lively grabs the miss. Oh, deflected. Wiseman with a steal. Here's Sasser. Brown with a screen from the arc. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Brown. Launches it from deep. Pass to Sasser.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from deep. Brown's got 12 now in this quarter. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Pass to Brown.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Sasser. Takes a three. That shot, no good.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
It's scooped up. Exum kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Exum. And the Mavericks, another three.
The defense tends to play him to drive the basketball, but if he can knock down this shot, they will have to play him honestly.
Outside Fournier. There's the three. It's hauled in by Exum.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
For Detroit, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pistons keep it alive. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And a miss there on the triple. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Exum gets the bucket. Exum's got 15.
This is what you knew he was capable of. Exum taking over offensively.
And here's Brown for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Troy Brown.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with P.J. Washington, and it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And reconstructing their roster, Smitty, Detroit's had some high picks to work with.
They have, and they've made good use of those. I'm seeing some all-NBA level potential. But when you rebuild through the draft, it really takes time, B.A.
For 3, Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic left side. 3-pointer. Rebound Detroit. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Cunningham with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Thompson. Oh, misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Another miss by Doncic.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Cunningham on the take. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
So slithery and hard to stop on the drive. Cunningham just knows how to maneuver through defenses.
Irving for 3. Fires in the triple. Irving's got 9.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Stewart. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Here's Jones, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amen both possess elite explosiveness, B.A. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie.
Part of why Asar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Sasser gets the bucket.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Hardy, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hardy's gotten his first points in this one.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Pass to Brown. Thompson, a screen on Kleba. And here's Brown for 3. The kick out to Fournier. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Fournier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Exum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pistons have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Here's Sasser. No good on the triple. The Mavericks shooting a solid 47%. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. And Detroit is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Brown can't hit. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's off on the first.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr.
And he sinks the second. And so Brown will bring it up for the Pistons. At one point, they led by 16. From behind the arc. And no good. Here's Hardy. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Hardy's got 7 points here in the quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Pistons lead by 13.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition.
And so it's Detroit in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Evan Fournier. Wiseman is out there with Troy Brown. And it's Sasser in at the 1. Here's the pick. Here's Fontecchio. And the three-pointer goes. Fontecchio's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Exum. Pass to Kleba. Here's Exum. And stolen by Brown. And now the Pistons in transition. Hits the three-pointer. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Kleba. 3 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with possession here. 19-point game. Hardaway's shot is good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Brown. And the Pistons, another three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
From the wing. And again, it's Detroit. For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Hardaway, the pass to Kleba. Here's Exum. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. They get it again. Ivy outside. Thompson with a screen. Fires the three. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Irving for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 8 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Washington. The drive by Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
Cunningham against Doncic. Pass to Stewart. It's stolen by Washington. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. Takes the 3. Again, Irving missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. 3-pointer, Stewart. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Outside Jones. This one for 3. Rebound Detroit. Duren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. On the wing, Thompson. And he drives in. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Thompson scanning the floor. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. And again, the Pistons missing. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pistons.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch. Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And Washington powers it through.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones grabs the board.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Picked by Stewart. Here's Thompson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up, and he can't get the first one. That one misses. On the wing, Irving. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.